I want to talk to you about grooming gangs because, look, I'm just going to cut to the chase, basically. Do you think we take them seriously now in this country or not?
Well, I don't think we take crime seriously, and we certainly aren't taking criminal activity such as this seriously. We saw Hugh Edwards, for example, having admitted holding 41 indecent images of children, which, by the way, is an abuse of children. It's not just the imagery. In order to get hold of that, children have to have been abused. And getting off with a 6-month suspended sentence. It absolutely boggles the mind that serial convicts who have been put away for violent crime are being released from jail. Hugh Edwards is getting off this charge. And people who tweet stuff are being locked up. No, I think the whole criminal justice system in this country has suddenly gone mad, or has been going mad over a period of time. And what we need to do, particularly with grooming gangs and where children are involved, because I think that's, in my mind, that is the worst possible crime that anyone could commit, is against a child. They're defenseless. We have to be utterly draconian. Pandora's box is open. Criminals think they can get away with whatever it is they wish to get away with. And the people in Rotherham, for example, were incredibly bold, and we need to stamp down with zero tolerance.
I've been saying for years that in this country we should have, if you are a sex offender, rapist, pedophile, you're definitely getting locked up. There's no such thing as a suspended sentence for those kind of crimes. And I also think we should have chemical castration for those people. In Nigeria, recently, they've just changed the law that sex offenders get castrated, not chemically, physically castrated, and paedophiles will be locked up for life and possibly face the death penalty. You talk about getting draconian. I think that is the route we need to go down. I think it's, again, criminal that anyone can abuse a child and then not instantly be locked away for that for life. But I think chemical castration is a good way to go. In 2011, we did a trial for this in British prisons with volunteers, and it seemed to work.
Anyone that's watched Tubes & Co for a long time will know I've covered this story often, because I've always said if somebody has an urge and a desire in that way towards children, then that is a desire that is in them.
Yeah.
It's going nowhere. So you have to get rid of that desire at the source, if you know what I mean. I would definitely support things like that. When a child is abused in this way, that trauma, that shame, those feelings, the self-loathing, it goes nowhere for the rest of those children's lives.
Yeah.
And I think, actually, we have got something wrong in our society where people will say, well, Hugh Edwards, you know, it was aligned with sentencing guidelines. Change your sentencing guidelines.
Yeah, I mean, how dare Starmer direct the criminal justice system to detain, remand, charge, lock up, throw away the keys with people who have got a problem with immigration, describing them all as far-right, castigating them, finding them guilty ahead of the criminal justice system even having a go, and then yesterday on Hugh Edwards say, well, that's a matter for the courts.
Yeah.
Throw his hands up and say, well, that's a matter for the courts.
Many people are getting in touch with many viewers and listeners now, saying, Michelle, please, can everyone stop referring to these people as grooming gangs? They're not that. They are paedophile rape gangs. Please, can we get that right? I think you make a very important point there, actually, and I think you're absolutely right. You know, so this seems to be going on in so many places. It is absolutely repulsive. It really does make me feel sick. Children are very precious, and we should treat them so and respect them in that way as well.